I've used dozens of listing agents. I'm a realtor myself, actually, and I've sold my own houses. And Jonas has just kind of got that extra, he brings that extra angle that I wasn't going to think about that's actually going to mean more money in my pocket, and it's going to bring the deal together.
I have a low opinion of realtors in general, with the exception of Jonas, because he will guarantee you the best price when you're selling and best price when you're buying.
Having somebody on your side who sees all of the different layers and who's capable of being bold enough to negotiate on your behalf is very, very important.
We've always been happy with the number.
Well, I mean, Jonas just does a lot of work. He doesn't just sit around waiting for people to come and give you an offer. He does a lot of legwork.
He really is marketing your house. I mean, he's really going at it kind of at every angle he can, and that's really different from other people I know who've sold their house. I mean, they literally they put a sign in the yard, they put it out there, and then they just kind of wait and see what they get. And sometimes they don't even talk to their realtor until maybe there's someone that wants to do a showing, or they're just kind of checking in. Hey, do you want to lower the price? And that seems kind of lazy. And with Jonas, it's always active. It's a very active process.
He was really good about the literature that he gives you on, hey, you don't need to have a stager stage your house, but these are the things you need to look for. And he's got lots of checklists for, hey, make sure everything is in order. And if we wouldn't have had a lot of communication like that, it would have been just throw everything in laundry baskets and get out of the house, but with the systems that he has in place, they make the process a lot smoother.
My job, as I see it, is to give my clients the information that they need to make an informed decision. So I'm not necessarily setting the price, but I'm reviewing those comps with my clients together and getting them to the point where they can comfortably and with confidence decide a list price. When I'm meeting with somebody that's selling their home, typically we're meeting at the kitchen table and starting with a conversation. That conversation is more important really than what the house is about. Getting to know them, getting to know their situation, their time frame, their priorities, anything that might be a little bit outside of the box about their scenario, just getting to know them. We talk about, okay, here you're interviewing a realtor, now what? Well, I encourage my clients to interview more than one realtor. So, okay, you want to interview a couple people. This is just like you're hiring an employee. You want to interview more than one, make sure that you got the right fit, make sure that we're a good fit for each other. Once a client's, picked a realtor, and hopefully I'm the guy, my wife comes on board. She's a full-time designer. She's got a lot of experience, and most of my clients say that she's the best part of the process. And she comes through and helps my clients identify what they need to do to be ready for the photographer. That's basically the goal. I go through and do an initial assessment of, is there any projects that we might want to do that's going to have a return on investment? Every dollar we spend, we want to get $1.50 back out at least, you know what I mean? So once we get to that point, then we've got the information that we need to start putting together our marketing campaign and getting ready to go on the market, and off from there.
He's not afraid to spend money to market things. He's not afraid to kind of go above and beyond and do things that work. He's not just doing open houses and the easy stuff.
Real estate's just a label that describes an infinite number of situations, because when you're sitting down with a homeowner, it's not about the house most times, it's about their situation, and it's about their personal wants and needs. And I think Jonas really gets that. He really sits down with the homeowner to solve their problems, because every time it's going to be something different. He knows that, so he reaches into his creative toolbox to solve whatever the problem might be.
Jonas has been great with really with his level of service, just his follow-up, and I find that my clients are well informed after they've been with him.
I felt like I kind of could go to work and do my life and do me, and then he would just call me or text me if there was any snags or anything I needed to consult with him on, so I felt like I left it in good hands. I felt like I didn't have to sell my house, someone was there doing that for me.
Yeah, I've never recommended another realtor, but I recommend Jonas all the time. If you'd like to sell your house for a good price, it's an easy choice.